All right. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Oops, I forgot to do something. Make sure we have all these set to where we need them to be. Welcome in. Welcome to Myrtle Beach. What's up, Jesse? Good to have you here. A little under the weather today, so I'm going to do the best I can, but I've been really looking forward to this event. This is a Virtual USA Flying Club event. JPC, what's up?
I did play some of it.
And going to be doing a little relay race from Myrtle Beach down to Pensacola. And I am teamed up with Slant Alpha Adventures. We're Team Navion. And I'm going to be flying the first leg here out of Myrtle Beach. So my goal here in the next 20 minutes or so is to get the plane fired up and get down to the end of, it looks like runway 36 for departure today. So, METAR is saying winds are 360 at 11. So we will plan that. We may or may not have some ATC. I think that they were planning on having some, but we also are a little bit, we're a half an hour from the start of the event. So, yeah. We're going to go with the GTN 750. It's just going to simply be a VFR direct situation here. And I am needing 440 pounds of fuel here. So let's see, what do I have right now? 300. So this is getting right up to the edge of our limits in terms of, like, we're 75% fuel right now. And I will take a co-pilot. Why not? It's not going to hurt us any. 170 extra pounds of this beast, right? Nick, hey, what's up, man? Have fun today, Nick and JPC. I know that they are one team here that's going to be racing as well. And I think, am I right? That everybody's departing from Myrtle Beach. Jesse, I have actually had that problem with, I haven't done 2024 yet, but I've noticed my 2020 is not completely exiting out. I have to go in and do the old task manager thing. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. But I have noticed that issue. And I did, as I searched, I did notice that there were some other folks that had the same problem. All right, let's get things going here, shall we? Prop area is clear. Oh, already screwed up. Need to have fuel on. There we go. I've got some PSI. We'll let it warm up a little bit here as well. And yes, sir, we'll get going. Avionics, radios all coming on. We'll get set up. And so the event briefing is here in about, it's at the top of the hour. And then we're set to depart at 10:07 my time, 12:07, 16:07 Zulu. So I want to be down there at the end and ready to rock and roll here. If we could. But Jesse, I don't know that anyone's found any kind of a solution to that just yet, which is unfortunate.
TOS system test okay.
So all you guys that are flying against us and watching my stream, you're gonna get all the inside strategy here. Man. It's been hours of exhausting research to come up with our plan. By the way, that plan is to fly as fast as I can in as straight a direction as I can. What'd I say? 3018. All right, let's put that in there. And boom, there we go. 30. I forgot about the. We got a little bit of a. It looks like this one's actually more on, but a little bit of a texture issue there. So, and let's see here. Are we just above sea level? Just double check that. Yeah, upward elevation is 23. So that looks good. Who's on my team? It's me and Slant Alpha. So I was gonna taxi down and take a. I'll give everybody a gander at the different teams here. I'm gonna go ahead and toss on 2845. That is Tower here. Tower and CTAF, yep. So we'll be all legal there. And I'm going to put the route in as well over here. We're going to stop at Telfair Wheeler. Ooh, and I misspelled that. About halfway. It's a little closer to Myrtle Beach than it is Pensacola, but that's good because Slant Alpha is flying the faster aircraft today, so give him the longer leg. And that's nice to see, a little tailwind. I have done a little bit of looking at the weather to find out the best flight level for what we're doing today. And let's see here. Let's pre-file this guy and we'll be ready to rock. Thanks for coming in. By the way, either way, Nick is fine, man. I go by both. He's in the Comanche, so that's our team name, Navion, right? I'm in the Navion, however you say that, and he's in the Comanche. So, so neither one of us are going to set any speed records here, but oh, November. I had a really weird BFR. I'm going to assume, yep, direct. So we're southwest bound, BFR. And we are not going to be at 16,000. No doubt about that. About an hour and 40 minutes for us today. All right, that's filed, and we are ready to rock and roll. I think if you could get up into some higher altitudes, you probably would get some pretty good tailwind today, but this guy is, I mean, I think it can get up there, but it's not pressurized. And so, in fact, we have the top down right now for our taxi. So, well, let's get down, and we're going to go to 3-6. So we're going to go Bravo down to 3-6. Myrtle Beach traffic, Navion 11816 on the taxi, Bravo to 3-6, Myrtle Beach. I don't know how many dudes we have here yet, but we'll go down there, we'll do a little run up, and we'll be ready to go. Picked this airplane up just kind of on a whim. Was just looking for something sort of fun to fly. And this is a Hangar Studio 713 aircraft, and like $10. And anyway, I've really enjoyed it. It just received an update, so that's kind of what caught my eye at the time. But I've flown it a lot. It's quite fun. Sporty little guy, but you can also really slow it down and get into some of these smaller airfields. So that's That's what I like about it. All right, here's a good run-up area. Let's go over here. Get her turned back into the wind a little bit. And let's do the things. I forgot to put my beacon light on. That's no bueno. Let's see. We need to be GPS mode. We have 25 hundo is going to be set, and we are departing kind of runway heading, but we're going to be turning left, making left-hand traffic here to get out of here on about a 255. I am doing the first leg, Nick. Yep. Who's doing the first leg on your team? I'm assuming I'm the slowest because I'm the first departure. So, by the way, guys, we've got lots. I mean, I think everybody might even be streaming today. So check it out. You're going to see, I know Jet Pilot Cinnamon is going. I know Slant Alpha is going. And I'm going. So I think that there's actually another... we have 4 teams, and so I think they all are kind of represented here, mainly. I want to make sure we don't have tower or anything yet. We do not, so let's go ahead and we're going to hold short. Myrtle Beach traffic, Navion 816 is going to hold short of 36. Myrtle Beach. All right, so we're good there. Close the top. And let's rock. Navion Nation, let's fly. I don't think the airport loaded incorrectly. These are weird textures. Part of it did, because there's some custom fencing and stuff, but these textures don't seem quite right. Oh, there's another little turnout area. I could have done my work, but that's okay. All right, so we're down here, and I don't mind burning a little extra fuel off here just to be a little bit lighter. We've got plenty on board. So we'll just sit down here. We can idle a bit. Lean things out. Don't need to foul anything. And excuse me. Make sure that we've got some RPMs. I don't want to drain the battery either. I'm going to head over to the Virtual USA Flying Club events channel, and yeah, we'll just listen to the smack talk I'm sure that's going to ensue, and go from there. Morning, guys.
Howdy, howdy. Morning.
So let me double check here. I believe that there is a multi-Twitch link that's been
Good morning.
shared. I'm trying to find it here. Otherwise, I can just share the links.
My quick question. So, for the streamers, do they need to stream both legs, or can I just, or do they need to fly both legs of the race, or?
Nah, you're only doing whatever leg that you and Michael agreed upon. So if you're doing the first leg or the last leg, and you stream whatever you want to stream, or don't stream whatever you don't want to stream.
Okay, sounds good.
Our plan, by the way, is to stream just this leg, and then we're going to jump over. I'm going to join Slant Alpha's channel and watch the second half there with him. So I'm sorry, guys, I'm not finding the. I'm not finding the. Dang it! Where is the? I know JPC set up a link. Hey JPC, where did you share that multi-Twitch link? I was going to share that.
It's in the Twitch channel.
Thank you. All right, and sure enough. All right, so here's the link if you want to just set up. You guys probably all know how to do this anyway, but all right. So there it is. Myself, Slant Alpha, JPC, and Nick are all going to stream what's going on there. Hey, driving F-250s here. What's up? You're doing a little AC-61 Toronto to Seoul to make up for your WASM. Man, I hope it goes better. I tell you what, I ended up having some really horrible problems with my internet yesterday, and I'm thinking I'm thinking my Streamlabs was having a day because I didn't have any trouble with anything else in my house that was connected to the internet, but I got disconnected 3 or 4 times within the first like 30 minutes of my stream, so I ended up just canceling the stream. It ended up being not a bad thing because ultimately I felt like crap all day. I just kind of slept all day, so I think it was a little bit of a blessing as far as that goes. But that said, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that the internet and the stream quality it just holds out better today. By the way, type !April. I was trying to do our April giveaway yesterday, so I've had to extend it to a second day. And if you'd like to be in the running for $25, go ahead and do !April. You don't have to be present to win since it was such a bad deal yesterday, but I'd love to get you in the running. We will draw that when I land down at Telfair Wheeler. Draw for that little gift card or a little PayPal or whatever. $25 on the line. Appreciate you guys as always. All your support of the channel. It goes right back in to fun things like these giveaways or adding little airplanes like the Navion. I just try to take all that cash and make the stream better. So I do appreciate your support. Our official departure time, by the by, is 10:07 my time. So here in about 15 minutes. I might take one more little restroom break. Because I think JPC is going to start the briefing here in about 7 minutes. So, yeah, give me just 2 seconds. I'll be right back, and we'll be ready to go. All right. Everything, let's just make sure everything is looking good here. Working across, I don't know if I'll throw some pitot heat on or not. It's a pretty nice day out here today. If we run into any issues, though, we'll put a little bit on. 2500 is preset.
Thanks for coming in today, everybody.
Yo, yo.
Let's see. It's like about 4 minutes until Luke's going to start the briefing. I know that, Brant, you are getting yourself positioned and ready to go since your team is the first to launch 7 minutes after noon. So, like I said, I'm going to let Luke take care of the briefing here right at noon, but I just want to say everybody have fun. Enjoy the relay. Again, we're on the honor system here, so, don't launch early. Make sure that your other person has landed and cleared the runway before you then line up and take off on the second leg if you're going to be the anchor. The winning team will get the pride, but all 4 teams sort of. So technically it's going to be 3 teams because my own team can't win. I'm sorry, Sean. The other 3 teams are going to be eligible for the $25 gift card giveaway. And again, that's going to be for each member of the team. And it's going to be randomly drawn as long as you complete. The team has to complete. Don't necessarily have to win, but you do have to complete. The winners are going to get all the pride, which is nothing wrong with a little bit of pride. But that's kind of how it's going to go in terms of the prize, at least. The only other thing that I want to say before Luke starts his briefing is that once the briefing is complete, we are going to split off however, the teams want to split off. Myself and Sean are going to go into our own personal Discord. So if like Brant or Rob want to go into one of their own respective personal Discords, that's fine. You can also, we have this channel can be for one team. There's also the Fingers channel and the CTF channel available for another team to go into, just so that all the teams kind of have their own channel where they can communicate whatever they need to for the relay race. Other than that, the rest of it's going to be up to Luke here in a few minutes.
Sounds like a good plan.
Before he starts, what's up, guys? I am on Pensacola ground. I will be calling the finish for today's race as well as getting everybody to the FBO.
Nice.
If you would like to, if you fly the first leg and you would like to watch the finish, I just ask you to park at the FBO off of Charlie on the south end. And also, I have tagged some people in the Jacksonville ATC Discord, so just beware if any center controllers or anything like that pop up during the race. Everybody have fun today.
Thank you for that, Josh. I appreciate it.
So theoretically, after the handoff, could I get back in the air and then get in the way of other contestants? Is that what you're saying?
That is not what I said at all. I'm saying if you want to teleport to the ramp and watch the finish line.
Dang it, you're no fun at all, man. Where's the strategy here?
If it was F1, I'd say go for it.
I don't think I could catch up.
Safety is the #1 priority in this this competition here. All right.
Well, I wouldn't be unsafe. I would just get in the pattern. I mean,
Can I get cleared to land via the taxiway? Do a Harrison Ford landing?
Hey guys, is anyone on Myrtle Beach or Grandstand Ground or no?
It doesn't appear to be any ATC at this time, so right now we'll use the CTAF frequency as appropriate.
Which I think is
make sure you are connected to the VATSIM network.
Because then we can just
And everyone, please make sure to file via our flight plans.
Oh,
because Brant, I don't see you on the network currently.
What do you mean you don't see me on the network?
I don't see you on the network. Unless VATSPY is having a conniption.
I can see him on there.
I just reconnected, so hopefully it'll get on.
Right. Luke, I hope you're ready. You're gonna have to knock this briefing out in 7 minutes so that Brant can take off.
I can take off mid-brief. It's all right.
That's all right. All yours, Luke.
All right, let me see if I can share my screen here.
So we're the first team to depart here. The next team doesn't depart for 13 minutes. And then there's a couple of other teams
Alright,
right at the
we'll see you
very
then.
end.
Yes, sir.
So this should be fun. It should be fun.
Okay, welcome everyone to the first, hopefully soon to be annual virtual USA Flying Club relay race. First, I want to thank Mike and also Josh for helping get this event together. I had this idea a few months back, and they jumped in and supported me in making it happen. So thanks, guys. So the start times have been posted in the Discord channel. I think everyone saw that for the event. As I said in that post, you are not allowed to start your takeoff roll before that time, but you could get lined up, you can get your brakes set, you can get your engine up if you want. The only thing is you can't release those brakes until that time. And please use that clock that I have linked also in that message so that we're all on the same clock there. It should
Yeah,
be...
that's us right there. Cool.
this one right here.
So the official clock, the official time for us is 18:07:25. 18:07:25.
And then once everyone's in the air, the only rule is, per the briefing document here, the only rule for the handoff is that both pilots have to simultaneously be on the ground at the handoff airport at some time. And so, I mean, obviously, otherwise, as Mike said, you guys want to follow proper safety procedures. If your airport only has one runway, you want to be clear of the runway before someone else enters. But otherwise, the only rule is that your wheels have to be touching the ground at the same time for both pilots at some point.
Cool.
So the finish line is in the air at pattern altitude. Runway 1735 will be the finish line, but that doesn't mean that you're landing on that runway. That means you're flying perpendicular to that runway at pattern altitude. And so I've got a little flight plan shown here. So this is the approach you'll fly, where you'll fly perpendicular to runway 1735 at pattern altitude. You'll fly over the airport, and then everyone can coordinate on CTAF, as it looks like it'll probably be for landing, unless we have tower control at that time. But then Josh will be on ground to welcome you guys and get you headed to parking. All right.
And real quick, per the Jacksonville ATIS and SOP, the winds are variable at the moment, so it looks like runway 17 will be the landing runway. So you'll be crossing, as he said, and then circle back around to land 17.
Cool.
Okay, thanks, Josh. Otherwise, I don't think I have anything else that I need to go over. Those are all the rules. Remember, if at any time, I mean, if you want to double check, you can always come back to this document, which is linked in, if you go to the calendar for the club, it's linked there, but then also, I think Mike dropped it at the beginning of the event channel. So you guys can always go back there and check it. So yeah, any questions?
Take that as no questions. Just again, there is no ATC at Myrtle right now. Just be mindful of that. The CTAF frequency for Myrtle Beach for the people that are doing the first leg is 128.45 on the CTAF. Make sure you're connected to the VATSIM network. Make sure you have a VFR flight plan filed, please, so that people know that this is Virtual Safe Flying Club. For those that are anchoring the second leg, again, make sure it's on the honor system, so make sure you're abiding by the rules and do the best you can in terms of being at the traffic pattern altitude, crossing the finish line. And again, it's the giveaway, which is going to be eligible for the 3 teams that I'm not on. It's going to be randomly drawn as long as your team finishes. And I'm going to make sure that Josh lets me know that the team's finished appropriately to make sure that they get into the drawing. But the winning team will get all the pride, and they will be announced accordingly in the Discord. So there is some form of self-gratification, I guess, for being the team that finishes first. So fly fast, but fly safe, and watch your fuel consumption.
and Melvin and I promise not to gloat too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Sean, I remember when you whipped me at the Stoll competition like 4 years ago. I've had this date circled on my calendar for 4 years, but I'm coming for you.
You think about me all the time. I don't even know who you are.
Oh boy.
Myrtle Beach traffic, Navion 816 is
All right.
lining up
Yeah,
3-6. Myrtle Beach.
Safety first. Safety
All right,
first.
you guys, here we go.
All right. At this point, what do we got? We got 1 more minute roughly before
Finals
team
clear.
Navanchi is in the
clear.
air. Navianchi.
Navianche.
How did you guys pronounce it?
Navianche.
Navianche.
Your girlfriend
Got the
can
little
tell you
accent
because she's been following
Yeah,
us since we came up with it. All right, we're lined up.
JPC, before you drop off, I just want to coordinate since you're literally 40 seconds departure after me.
Yeah, so Sean's going to be the first leg, and he will make sure that... Are you the first leg for your team?
I am.
1607. What did I say?
I'll make sure, and
27
Sean will make
seconds.
sure that he's behind you in the taxi to make sure that he's not blocking your departure.
Okay, no problem. And I'll make sure I'm going to go up to 1,000 MSL and turn.
Do you got that, Sean?
1207.25. So here in about 20 seconds, we're out of here. Boys and girls,
Melvin, I know you're like 20 seconds away from departing. We staying here? We're going to your voice channel, my voice channel?
I'll head over to yours here once I get rolling.
Actually, wait a minute. I don't know if I have one.
All right, we can meet in mine. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, Sean and I are going to go
Myrtle
into
Beach
our own
traffic,
personal Discord.
Navion 816
And again,
is departing
for the other
36.
teams, one team can stay in here, and another team can go into the Fingers channel.
I'm
Here we
staying
go.
Here, for
Power
any
set.
questions or
Airspeed.
just for entertainment. Good luck, everybody.
Thank
Good
you.
luck, everyone. Have fun.
Yeah, thanks for putting this together. It's going to be fun.
And there is a multi-Twitch up and available. The link is in the Twitch channel if you want to watch both. Let's see, I'm streaming, Branch streaming, Rob streaming, and Nick Resler streaming.
Wow.
We're turning out
All
here
right,
early.
I'm gonna depart with
Early
Sean to our
turnout is
Discord. You guys have
approved.
fun, and
Yeah.
we'll see you at the finish line.
Here we go, boys and girls.
See you in Pensacola.
Up and away. Pensacola, or Myrtle Beach traffic, Navion 816 is departing the area to the southwest. Last call, Myrtle Beach.
Harrison, I'm trying to think of what we would coordinate that would be secret.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have any secrets.
I think I am gonna delay, like, loading into our agreed on airport just to keep that. I don't think that anybody needs to know that information.
You could load in and just not get on
Not
the network
connect.
until then.
Yeah.
I have a couple surprises, but I'll make you guys watch my stream for those.
Oh,
Oh, awesome.
like and subscribe.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys.
See ya.
All right, we're gonna head over there, I guess, to. All right. Yep. Hey, have fun, guys. We'll see you in Pensacola.
All right. See ya. Good luck.
All right. Okay.
You here, boss?
I'm here, sir. Hello.
I saw you like get going and like bank hard like a fighter pilot to get on course.
Early turnout approved when you're on Unicom, buddy.
Yeah, you're taking this seriously. Okay. Are you ready for my 2 twists?
I am. Are you wanting to give it away on my stream, or you want to save it for yours?
I'm on both right now, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's hear it, man.
Okay. Well, so twist number 1 is we're changing over at what's the name of it again?
Something Wheeler. Yeah, Telfair Wheeler.
Okay. So twist number 1 is I'm not there right now.
Ah, so you're inbound, baby.
Yeah, I'm on the ground at what's it called? St. Simon Island? Yeah, St. Simon's Island, down on the coast.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's only 100 miles down the river, so I should be able to be there in plenty of time, but it's going to add a little bit of drama to it.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Okay, and I'll get off the ground as soon as possible. Should be in plenty of time to get set up for our handoff. Get off the ground as soon as possible. Twist number 2 is I'm going to put in barely enough fuel to make it. So just to add that little extra drama to it.
I thought about doing that, but even with my just regular fuel load, it actually helps my aircraft a little bit because it keeps me from overspeeding. So I actually went the other direction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought light might be fast, but we'll see.
Well, I'm sure I think the Comanche's a little heavier, but for some reason this guy here, it actually performs a little better with just a little bit of weight in it. And when it gets too light, it just gets tossed by the wind and the whole works. So I did a little test flight there, and it's not a huge difference, but anyway.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool deal. Well, I'll let you get back to it, and I gotta zoom on up to meet you there. So
sounds good. I'll be watching your stream too, buddy. We'll see you on the ground.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Yep. Get over there, watch Slanty do his thing, and I was kicking around. I didn't know if I would try to fly somewhere else. Also, it's gonna just honestly depend on how I'm feeling today. But yeah. Anyway. All right, let me close some windows here. I have people probably talking to me. Hey, Mr. 26.2, what's up? You missed the takeoff. Yeah, it was an expeditious takeoff, to be sure. All right, I want to come down here, and we're pretty much going direct to it, but let's just make it official. Direct to. Activate that. And let's go to nav. So we know we're just going straight to it. Love having a little tailwind here. I did do some weather research, and it looks like 2500 is going to work pretty well for us. We'll keep it fully manifold, fully firewall today. It should keep us in limits here, and I'll even nudge the RPMs up. Just get somewhere in there. If I go too far, I will overspeed. You heard me talking to Slant Alpha. And that's a bad thing because it will do some some damage and anyway, we don't want failures. We don't want to bust a flap or something here. So Slanty, you know what? I think he's working on it. I don't know if you heard there, Mr. 26.2, but he is going to start at a place kind of on the coast and fly into Telfair. And then go from there. So anyway, he's rolling. Here's JPC's multi-channel, and he's probably talking smack right now, if I know him. But anyway, yeah, it should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. What a great idea, by the way. Love stuff like this. Anything that harkens back to those old air races of the 1930s, the Bendix and all that stuff. Like, I love that history. And yep, there you go. We see we're right up at the tippity top. So I'm actually going to pull back a little on the power and the RPMs because I don't want to break anything. And I'll put it right there at the red. And again, it's part of it is, it's okay to be there for a little bit, but you overspeed, you overstress things. I mean, we're doing pretty well right now. We're doing almost 190 miles an hour, and so that's cool. That's really cool. And we're still, we could, if we wanted to, we could even pull back a little on the fuel flow, I suppose, but I'm actually trying to burn fuel to get to get as light as possible by the time we get on the ground. All right, so the teams are as follows. So obviously you've heard Slanty and I talking about our team Navion. I'm in the Navion, he's in the Comanche. There's Trust the Thrust. That's Nick Gressla and Luke Owen. Then there's Team Sir Sly a Piper. That's Harrison Fox and Michael Stein. And I'm not sure what. I know M. Stein. Well, you know what I don't know which Piper they're in, and I actually don't know what Nick and Luke are flying either. And then Team Moonee, Mooknee. That's JPC and Sean. So they are obviously
traffic 5493 Lima Tango.
in the Moonee.
Thrust taxiing to runway 36. Myrtle Beach traffic.
So there's the next team behind us, guys. And so, again, I'm not sure what they're flying. I guess we'll find out here. Will they get airborne? We'll try to VATSIM stock them a little bit here and see. Shows us right now almost in like a jet. So I don't know what's going on here, but it does show us that we're at an NAVI. And yeah, we'll keep an eyeball out. We could probably go to en route here and boom. So yeah, that's about it. Again, if you're just getting here, if you would like to be in the drawing for a raffle ticket to potentially get you $25 for the April giveaway, just type !April. Let me make sure that it's working, it's turned on. And it's not turned on. Let me reopen it. Now it's open. Okay, here we go. Anyway, we tried to do that yesterday, but I had a really horrible connection, and I kept getting bumped off of my my Streamlabs, and so I didn't even finish the first flight there, unfortunately, and we called it good. So I went ahead and I thought we'll just do it again, or we'll just continue the contest today, and that way we have a chance for people to get in, and we'll draw at the end when I get down on the ground at Telfair, Wheeler, and yeah, thanks again for your support of the channel. So Slant Alpha has a little bit of drama going on with his stream, as you heard. My drama is that I'm going to be popping in and out to work on laundry. So, you know, I live dangerously. All right, let's take a look and see who's on the ground here at Myrtle. And see who's flying what. Might not be able to tell. There's a Mooney. Sean's in the Mooney. I think Sean and Mike are both, Mike Sanante are both in the Mooney. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are flying here. Doesn't really say. Maybe once they get going, I will be able to see. Now, see, they're already making a mistake. Look, he did an intersection departure, so he's not going to turn out till way up here. We turned out right there, man. We saved ourselves a half a mile. It's possible we could get a little ATC here. I know we had a Flying Club member that was going to be. I was thinking about covering Myrtle, but maybe that's who's going to end up covering Pensacola down here. Yeah. Josh is, yeah, buddy. He's even got it. Got the Virtual USA Flying Club relay race tuned in. That's cool. And then there's Slanty taking off, and he's getting going. I hope he's going, because we're making really good time. I'm gonna talk to him here.
Monitor 22.8. And we're also monitoring guard on COM2. We don't have any VATSIM air traffic control here either. But we wouldn't be required to. Uh-oh, making good time. Yeah, I gotta
set a 30-way ball bearings.
What's it saying here? We've got
it's all ball
about
bearings nowadays.
57
So
minutes
monitoring
here.
Progress, but I'll get up and running.
Yeah, this is telling me 58.
Altimeter.
Yeah, so we're doing good. We're really doing
Field
good.
elevation here should be next to nothing.
That
That's
seems
19 feet. So
seems kind of quick, but because I think our original flight plan was saying that we were looking about an hour and 40 minutes of airtime, and
maybe about there.
Yeah, well, anyway.
3010, 3011 perhaps. Let's just see how that compares. 3010 is what's showing in the METAR on SkyVector. 57 minutes. Okay, that's fine. I got 100 miles, and I cover 150 an hour. So we're
Okay, baby.
kind of close, but
All
I'm sure
right.
I should be there.
We'll mute him, and you guys, I'm sure, are listening to him, and then we need to go talk some smack to JPC.
If you said anything to me in the last 2 minutes, I'm sorry I missed it. I had to help Sarah with something.
So can you hear the VATSIM audio the guy just called?
No, I can't hear the VATSIM audio through you. That's going to be the only thing. I can only hear the stuff that goes directly through Microsoft Flight Sim. So that's the only thing that's going to be lacking coming through during your leg. Oh, it's not me taxiing, it's Sean taxiing. Melvin Leroy, thanks for coming in today. I hope your leg is going good so far in the Navion, buddy. This ain't no A320. I don't even think I would taxi that fast at 320, to be honest with you. Throwing things off screen. Excellent, excellent.
No, you just Thank you.
45 is my clock. Good.
Everything. But you
Get
have
off
help
before
and
that.
you won't even
Yes,
let
get
them
off
help
before that,
you.
United. Your clock's good. We're good.
Thanks. And yeah, so that is kind of what we've got going on here, you guys. And then I need to get Nick Gressler pulled up here as well. He's rolling. He's just about to line up and go. But anyway, fun idea. And again, if you're here and you don't have any idea what the Virtual USA Flying Club is all about, I've got a link for you here. Basically, our mission is to promote general aviation on the VATSIM network. And we've got some outstanding members, some great resources to help you out if you've never flown on the VATSIM network, or if you're a veteran and are just looking to do some more GA stuff. This is a good group to be a part of. So all you need to do is have a valid VATSIM ID, obviously, and the rest we'll take care of. That link will get you over to our Discord channel, and one of our admin will get you pointed in the right direction. We host, I would say, 3 or 4, sometimes more events each month that are all general aviation themed events, and a lot of times they are specifically set up to coordinate and interact with VATSIM ATC in a specific way. We don't just throw you to the wolves, but like we'll teach you, like today, it's pretty much all about CTAF, right? And then maybe a little bit of taxi instructions at Pensacola. Other times it might be, requesting how to properly request VFR clearance, and what does that sound like and look like, and all that stuff. What are the airspace restrictions that you see on those charts? What does all that stuff mean? And sometimes it's how do you fly from point A to point B, even and not talk to ATC, even if there's a bunch of ATC around. Like we've flown several events where we've flown right over the top of LAX or San Francisco or Atlanta. We'll teach you about how to do all that stuff as well. So anyway, come swing by and join us. 800 others just like you that enjoy flying general aviation. We do have giveaways from time to time as well, as today is also one of those days, which is kind of cool. And I'm about maxed out what I can do here, so that's good. Fuel looks good. There's the reminder about our giveaway today when I get down on the ground at Telfair. Be drawing that ticket here for $25. You can go buy your own Navion if you want. So let's see. Hold on here.
You're up.
All right. Hey, Iowa Scotsman, hello. Welcome in, Ron. Happy Sunday, buddy. Very good to see you, my friend. All right, so Nick he's actually flying, it looks like Nick's actually in a biz jet here, so he's starting, yeah, he's in the longitude, so he's actually starting clear up at Boston. Huh, interesting. I thought everybody was departing Myrtle Beach, but what they've done is they've tried to stagger and, basically handicap the event so that slower dudes like me can compete against, folks like in the longitude. So he's starting clear up here at Boston and flying out, which shows you how fast he's going to be compared to us. Because they're all going to end up down at the same spot, Pensacola, down here. So, anyway. My goal today, by the way, and for those of you that were out for track in high school, you know that the mission of the whoever's on the relay team that's the slowest is not, like, your job's not to win the race, your job is to not lose the race, and that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to just try to get to Telfair Wheeler in one piece, and then I'll let Slant Alpha take it home. Slant Alpha can be the Shikari Richards of this team, or the Sidney McLaughlins of this team. The anchor leg, the Usain Bolt of the team. Yeah, it does not tell me what the other pilots. Maybe it's because I haven't friended them. That could be, I guess, but that's okay. Oh, you're going to try to make it down there. Hey, Nick. And Subsonic, what's going on? You're going to try to make it down there, but you may have to quit mid-flight. Oh, man, I hope not. I hope not. I hope you can make her all the way down. Subsonic, happy Sunday. Great to see you. You forgot about this being today. You didn't have a team. Oh, man, we could have figured something out. Ron, hop in and fly anyway. What the heck? Here, Ron, do this. Hop in somewhere north of Pensacola, and after Slant Alpha has, or when Slant Alpha's in the pattern, kind of get in there and mess up those other teams for us. Okay, we'll work out a little something at the end. You know, we'll settle up under something under the table. Subsonic. Yeah, man, I'm a little under the weather today, and so obviously didn't make it to church, but have to go back and watch the podcast there. That's kind of the nice thing. Our church does little YouTube broadcasts, so you can go back and watch. It's kind of nice, but I was gonna play hooky anyway just because of this event, so. But I think I'm being punished. I think I've caught a cold because God knew I was going to skip church today. I'm suffering for it. God, I always forget about my Boozy Sheep gear cam. Dang. I always forget about that. So not a lot of FaceTime today. Guys, I'm not feeling my best, and I think I look horrible. So I'm just going to kind of just fly the flight, rock and roll off camera here. You got to go mow anyway? All right, understood. I was hoping to be able to do that myself, I have a Scotsman. My lawn definitely needs it. Probably the first time I've had to mow in April in years. I can't even remember the last time I've had to get the mower out in April, but we'll see after lunch how I'm feeling. Might have to wait one more weekend. So we are inbound to, it's a little place called Telfair. See if I have it in the route here. Yeah, Mike Quebec Whiskey. So the interesting thing about this airport is that it is it has no taxiway. So what we're going to try to do here, the winds right now are pretty light, so I'm planning on landing on 2-1, even though it's suggesting runway 3. It's the winds are only a 5 knot, only a 5 knot tailwind, so that'd be fine. But I think Slanty is going to be up here in the turnaround area, and we're going to try to land long so we can exit as soon as we can, and he can bust on out of there. No, so that's the second half of the race. That's Slant Alpha's leg. Sorry. I departed from Myrtle Beach and going to Telfair Wheeler, and then he's going to go from here down to Pensacola. That's where the race finishes. So yeah, this is kind of a cool little spot. Honestly, I've never been here. I flew in the other day just as a little practice flight to see what it looked like, and it's kind of a cool spot. Completely default airport, but very pretty. You can see it's really lots of trees and stuff, and the airport itself is in Georgia, which is of course well known for its trees and hills, and so it's kind of a pretty little place. It just worked out for us. It was a good, in between place. And yeah, it's pretty much as the crow flies, right in the middle. It gives me a 221 nautical mile leg, and gives Slant Alpha a 242 nautical mile leg, which is good since he's a little quicker, and that's going to make sense. And then I think he came out of Brunswick, he said, so he's going to be on the ground waiting for us there when we get down. And everybody is kind of doing their own. I mean, I don't know if there's anybody else that's heading here or if they're going to other places. Part of why we picked this airport was also that it was untowered, so we could just kind of get in and get out without having to mess with potential ATC. But there's lots of those in the area. The other thing that we liked about this route was that it didn't really intersect with any controlled airspace. We're at 2,500, so you know, the closest we would get would be the Charleston airspace, but we'll be well north of that. Clear the terrain here. I mean, the highest terrain we had was actually back here close to Myrtle Beach. Well, I take that back. It's as we get closer to Pensacola. Well, no, that's about it. It's pretty flat around here. So anyway, just all in all, we thought that'd be a pretty good spot. We did have a few questions about these MOAs, and we're kind of clipping a one right here, but for the most part, those MOAs are non-factors on VATSIM. Okay, we're doing good, you guys. 44 minutes until we're on the ground. I'm going to take this opportunity to go check on my latest batch of laundry. I'll be right back.
Mr. Melvin, are you there? Mr. Melvin, are you there?
Oh, overspeed. 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 I'm living in danger land right here, so let me pull back a little on the RPMs. Get back in the yeller. Yep.
Thanks for subscribing.
Rock Valkyrie. 53 months. Hello?
Checking in if you have a second.
I do. What's up?
All right, so I have just over 45 miles to go until our handoff point. How are you doing?
I'm estimating about 39 minutes out, so I think we should be just fine.
Yeah, I think I should be about 20 minutes at this pace, so that'll give me time to get down, intermission, get set up for your arrival, so we should be good here.
Yeah, I'm still 106 miles out, so you'll definitely get there before me.
Okay, sounds good, sir.
Good timing, dude. All right, so Rob, thanks, buddy. Thanks again. 53 months. Rob, did you get your raffle ticket yet? Exclamation point April. We're giving away $25 at the end of the flight here in about a half an hour. So if you got one from the other day, you're still in. But if not, let me see. Nope. Yeah, you got one from yesterday, but so anyway, you're good to go. You're good to go. Happy Sunday, sir. And am I overspeeding like a big dog here, guys? Such a nice tailwind. And as I'm getting lighter, the aircraft is getting quicker, so I want to live right here at about 195. That's the spot, I think, where I won't break anything. I'll making good time and treating everything okay. CHTs, EGTs, all those are good. Yeah, pressures are good. Everything is doing all right. Subsonic, you're in, buddy. Oh man, I'll sure be glad when I get past whatever this little spring cold or whatever I decided to get this weekend. Nicest weekend we've had in 2 weeks, and I decided to go ahead and get sick. So the plan here in about a half an hour, we can brief the approach. It's pretty simple, guys. It's we're gonna jump in a left base to runway 21. That is the traffic pattern. Runway 21, by the way, asphalt, 5,000 foot asphalt runway in fair condition. Runway 21 left-hand pattern, and we will. Oh, this isn't a very good view of it. We're gonna land long, and we're gonna try. There we go. We're gonna land long and try to get vacated here as soon as we can. Slant Alpha will be up here, ready to go as soon as we're down and clear, and then he will take the second leg down to Pensacola. I think what I'm going to do is I will close my stream out, and then I'm just going to head over there, and we'll watch Slanty finish things off on his channel. See how we end up finishing. We've got 4 teams, and they're all vastly different. I don't know what everyone's flying here, but I do know that we've got Jet Pilot Cinnamon And his team, they're both in Moonies today. And then we've got Nick Gressla is currently in the longitude. So he's going to be handing off to his partner in Dublin. So they may must have a fairly low and slow second aircraft as well. And then I don't know who the other team, I don't know what they're flying, but they left after us, and so I'm assuming that they're quicker than we are. But I can't see on their oh yeah, it's a PA-24, never mind. I do see now. So the team of Harrison and that's that third team. They're in the Piper. The 24 is the turbo. Is that the turbo arrow? I get my Pipers mixed up. They're in the Comanche also, same as Slanty. What's the arrow? '28. I think the Comanche's faster than the arrow. And it's a, yeah, so anyway. So we've got, it looks like actually the other, two of the other three teams, I don't know. I'm too sick to figure this out. We got to go first because I think I'm the slowest airplane. And, but I'm going to be on the ground here in about 36 minutes and hand it off to Slant Alpha. And Pentagon is here. Rob, good morning, sir. Hello. Happy Sunday, buddy. On our way down to a little strip in Georgia called Telfair Wheeler. I think you guys are gonna like it. It's a neat little place. One of the better default airstrips that I've seen. Weather's beautiful today. A little bit windy, but tailwind. We've had a tail right up the pipes here of about 15 knots pretty much all day long. Now she switched around though. Uh-oh. Alright, so now it's in our face for the first time, which is unexpected here. Very unexpected. So we did some research here, and maybe I need to update. Things change, obviously. But yeah, I'm not expecting. We're kind of in this range. We should have a nice tailwind here at 2,500 feet. According to the model here, do we need to go down a little bit? 2,000 shows a tailwind. Everything below us is showing tailwind. When you get up a little higher, that's when it kind of shows things flipping around there. So yeah, this headwind is a little unexpected here. We're still doing airspeed, still great. Yeah, I think we'll just ride it out. No sense in trying to chase that. That could change as easy as it flip right back around as easy as it just flipped into our face. If we get this wind, by the way, on the ground at Telfair Wheeler, it actually helps us because that's the way we're landing. How's everybody doing today, by the way? I hope your weekend was good. We had a beautiful couple of days in the 70s, low 70s, and yeah, I need to get out and do a little yard work here. I hope I have some energy to do that later on. Let's see how I feel after lunch. But I have got laundry completed, so that's a win. Take that. All right, some of these second legs are starting to line up here. I see right next to us over here is M. Stein. He's getting ready to do his second leg here. He's over at EZN, which is, what is EZN? That is Heart of Georgia Regional. Cool. Very cool. It looks like a 2-runway setup here, possibly. Maybe an old runway or something there. And then we've got also, I see on the ground up here is is this Macon? There's Jet Pilot Cinnamon. Yep, Macon Middle Georgia Regional. And he's getting ready to mooney his way out of here as well. A little bit of weather right by that guy. Awesome. There's Delta Victor. He'll be definitely on the ground early enough for us, so good timing there. Always the showman. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Right, we're going by a little airstrip called Sylvania Plantation. Has a triangular kind of military feel to it, doesn't it? Not sure where the ramp area is. Maybe just kind of over here by the tower, I guess. Interesting. Cody says hi, by the way. What's the... I need to go get a little bit of water here, guys. I'll be back in just a second.